YouTube, what's going on, man? I'm about to upload a video for y'all, man. I know it's been a minute. I know I got different stuff going on. I ain't got no haircut either, but I'm a barber. Shit crazy. But look, y'all check me out, man. I'm about to get y'all this YouTube. I'm about to tag the client and all that. Y'all go follow my new page. This tag's gonna be done and all that. Like and subscribe, man. If y'all don't do that, you a hater. If you don't like and subscribe, man, you a hater. If you don't like and subscribe, you're a hater. Alright, y'all, so let's get into the canvas real quick and check out what we're working with. So on this canvas, we're gonna be doing a low burst temp. I'm gonna show y'all real quick how to do your guideline. On the guideline right here, I'm gonna use the top of the earlobe to do my guideline. So right here, I'm gonna do like a slight curve, and then I'm gonna ball the rest of it out. I'm gonna leave a slight amount of hair on the bottom for the sideburns, just so you know it can be dark. But other than that, we're gonna get rid of the rest of that. I'm gonna take some of my hair down for it, get it down to a comfortable length. I did this with a 1.5, guys. So with the fading process, first thing I like to do is close my guard and just go up a little bit, less than 1/2 inch. On the second part, I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna go up less than 1/2 inch again because it's a low burst tape. We don't have to go as high as you would do on a high temp fade or even a medium fade. But even with those, just keep it in the boundaries. So right here, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all that I don't do open when it's this close to braids or anything like that because we're not flicking out. So I'm gonna try to get as much hair as I can out of there and the high hair so we can have that transgression go ahead and start it. I'm gonna go ahead and attack all angles as you can see, and then we're gonna switch it up a little bit in a minute. So once again, I'm going close. I'm gonna try to get that hair out of there, and then I'm going open. I'm gonna try to get that high hair to fluctuate again, try to get that transgression and get everything, just smooth and flowing. I'm gonna let y'all watch what I'm doing, man. Like right here, I'm doing some good techniques. That's that toothpick. That was that toothpick, and then right behind there, I'm doing that bear clawing. So all of that is just to take out long, dark hairs, and then this right here, this bear clawing gets the hair to flow really well without having to brush it or just give me like all them loose strands cut off. Right here, I'm gonna toothpick it again with no guard. It's the same thing, but I wouldn't suggest this for beginners. This video is really for people that's already been cutting for a minute, that's just trying to get into their styles now. They're just trying to make sure they're on the same track as everybody else and they doing the same, momentums. So here, I'm just toothpicking once again, taking everything out, and I'm gonna let y'all watch it so y'all can just see what's going on. The fluctuation is there. Well, I'm going back to bald, I'm going back to open, but you can just see how I stay in my boundaries when I'm doing that at. So if I'm doing bald, I'm at the bottom. If I'm doing open, I'm at the top, So y'all can see me going behind that ear really well, just catching that hair. Please don't leave a dark amount of hair right there where it's not blending in with the temp fade, because that messes up a lot of temps and people don't never notice it because they're so focused on like everything that's in front of the ear. So don't get lost on what your standpoints are. Make sure you attack everything, not just one. Right here with my clippers, man, this is one of my favorite things to do. Just nitpicking out of my haircut with my clippers, grabbing everything that's trash, making sure it's completely bald and giving it that real burst look. So guys, we're about to move on to the back of the head, and you know, it's the same steps basically, but it's gonna be a little different if you know what I mean. So right here, I started my guideline going in, then I started going up. I went straight down to start the middle, and I went up to start the rest. So the edges, I'm going up with the hair. In the middle, I went down, but I'm doing it light because the neck is so sensitive, guys. Please remind yourself how sensitive the neck is. Same steps, I'm gonna do it bald, then I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna take that first line out. Second thing is open, then I'm gonna do my second guideline, barely notching. Taking the dark hair out again, you guys, you know, and we're attacking it closed again. You know, some things might be a little different for the back just because it's the back, but other than that, it's down there the same thing. You just gotta know what you're looking for and you gotta attack it. Another thing I ain't tell you guys was, I ain't got no stand, so everything will look a little funny on the back, but in the front, I got y'all. But just work with me for the back. I got a stand now. I'm doing all my current videos from the stand. But y'all can see me doing my cleanup phase right here again. Everything looking good. After we get done observing, man, we see everything is all right. We got to work on the hairline now. So right here, you can see me stretching the hairline out. It's also bear clawing, but this bear clawing helps me a lot with stretching the hairline out. And y'all can see me just nitpicking again, getting small stuff out of there, making sure the hairline is even. I'm getting all the darkness out of there before I start it, just so I don't have to do it after I line it up, because you don't want it to look crazy after you line it up. You want to do all this beforehand. I'm gonna clean up real nice so we can spray this got to be glue, our Tresemme, whatever it is you use, spritz. Just make sure you clean up before you use those spritz or whatever it may be, because you don't want all that hair stuck to their forehead or on your cape, better yet, as well. So just make sure you clean up. Y'all can't tell me that shit ain't crispy already. Like, come on. Y'all can't tell me it's not crispy. You got a bucket of fried chicken on her head. Like, look at it. Man, I'm gonna give y'all a valuable tip on haircuts before y'all even start doing front lines. Do your side first and do your back first. When you do the back, that's gonna lead into the side. So when you do the side, that's gonna lead into the front. There's always an order it should go. But the reason you do the side first before you do the front is because of this point at the end that I'm working on right here. So y'all see that point that's on the L? When you work on that point right there, it's gonna show you how much hair actually comes over so you don't push it back. So you can see how her natural hairline comes out, or his. And then you can see I'm gonna do the L next. I'm gonna do that L right beside the hairline. Boom. Now you can see how much hair they actually got and how much it's supposed to line up with the eyebrow. 75-degree angle, please. If you do any more than a 75-degree angle and make it poke out to the side more, it's gonna be ugly. Second of all, front hairline, man. Check it out. I'm gonna do the middle first. Then I'm gonna work to the sides a little bit, but it's still gonna be part of the middle. When I work from side to side, that's gonna show me on which side is the worst and which side is the best. Her hairline is so well that it doesn't have a good or a bad side. You should be able to work with either side pretty well. Because this side has more hair, I would suggest doing the right side first, but I'm gonna do this curve real quick and all that so y'all can just see that I'm not gonna touch them edges so we can know where her L bar is. Y'all seeing where I'm pointing out like line differentials and stuff, where it's supposed to go and where it belongs and what's gonna be the best for what. So like, just keep up with it real quick. Just watch me. But like I said before, if you are a beginner and you are watching this video, I would suggest doing the right side because the left side has so much more hair than the right side. You can always match the right side, match the left side with the right side, but you can't match that right side with that left side after lining it up the first time. It's gonna take a lot more work. You can match it, but it's gonna take a lot more work.
AYG, do your thing, bro.
Alright guys, so y'all can see that I'm tapping this hairline like a lot, but my clippers aren't super sharp. You know what I'm saying? They hitting, but I ain't doing like a super sharp hit. Like, they doing what they supposed to do. So like, if you gotta tap your hairline more than once, you good as long as you're not cutting them. So just remind yourself that. Alright, so this is basically what I was just saying, like with body points. And you can see where I just did the little hand signal. Her eyebrow lines up with her hairline. So basically everything that you doing your haircut with, I always still remember like body parts and stuff like to resemble what pinpoints I want to be on. So like, if we're around the ear, I don't want it to go too high above the ear, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially on this part, because you want it to look natural still. But still make it sharp, just hit it as much as you need to. So a lot of people always asking me like how you make the light part of the hairline look still like bold and sharp. Your pencil is gonna do that for you. So you do the border of the hairline, and then you kind of just draw like all around the border of the hairline, but don't get it in the hair because it's super hard to get out. So I'm basically just gonna blend it out with my clippers, and you can just see I'm just rocking back and forth between the liners and stuff like that and attacking it with the points or the corners of the clipper. And the razor is definitely gonna do the rest of the work for me. So just be careful if you're gonna put chalk on somebody, just, you know, be careful if you're not gonna put razor behind it, because the razor does majority of the work when it comes to getting chalk like completely blended out. Y'all can see right here, man, how I'm stretching the skin to go with the razor. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you tapping the line that you made with the clipper. Don't make a whole nother line with your razor, because then you're gonna mess up part of the hairline, because you're gonna have to fix the other side the same way now. Alright, man, y'all saw the video, dog. Like, tell me what y'all think. Drop what y'all got going on underneath, like on the comments and all that. I'm thinking about doing a self-cut, get my dreads redone and doing a self-cut. Let me know if y'all want to see something like that on the YouTube. I'm gonna tag all the usernames and stuff, especially mine. Y'all saw hers in the beginning. It's right there when we first started the tutorial. Not the intro, but the tutorial. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Tell me what type of content y'all want to see. Let me know some. Appreciate y'all, man.